First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Play action. It's Goff. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
2nd and 10. St. Brown motioning left. They'll get it forward to him on a touch pass. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprise.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Thomas on the return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Ain't going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
He's across midfield.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that's going to give the Bears the 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Williams to throw on 2nd. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you gotta be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Williams off the play fake. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Santos' kick is good, and the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Anytime you go on the road and you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Derink Young to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Cousins looking to throw right away here. He'll get this to Tucker. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And a yard at the 38-yard line.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw, Cousins. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that is good for a Raiders 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going right back to Genty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Montez Sweat brought it down. A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
And they just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. To the air, Cousins. Has it, but the hit breaks it up. Incomplete, so a drop on 2nd, contact assisted drop on 3rd there. Now they're left staring at 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I love that. That is a tone setter. I'm going to imagine all week long, Coach is going to say, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to be aggressive. But you know what? That's blocking your talk right there. That's putting it into action. That's a big-time conversion on 4th.
Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Some heat on that throw, and it's caught. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. And dose of the hurry up here.
On the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
3rd and long for him here. Hitting his throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Now Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to earn Chicago the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to be good for a Bears 1st down. Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, they rocked him on that throw, and that's going to take most of the power out of it. Ball doesn't even get back to the line. It'll be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense...
He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. And it's Quay Walker. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17. To throw, Williams. Chased out to his right. Williams hit, and that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And they could really use a good one here. Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost... Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with Jency. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another give here to Jency. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48.
A gain of 15.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. Has a man on target to Thornton. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
4 yards.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Raiders first
They'll have 2 left to work with before
First and
halftime.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, Cousins. Finding Thornton here back-to-back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the red zone now. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
5 seconds left, and they are going for 6. No field goal here. On 2nd down, Cousins. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. On the play fake, it's Cousins. He's dropped. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Brady Jarrett.
It's a loss of 8.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Cousins out of the pistol here. It's a screen play to Jency. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Now here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To the ground, it's Manunga. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he gets home. Touchdown Bears. Rome Odunze, a 27-yard score. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Looking quickly here.
And on Las Vegas, 1st down.
Here's Cousins now. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Cousins. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while. But a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now for Mendoza. Got a man over the middle. It's Bowers. He makes it in for the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. and finally go finish that.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
That's Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Escapes out to the left. He's being chased, and they get him right near the line. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. On play action, Williams. He's under pressure again, and again he goes down. Walker again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Williams to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be short. Looked for sure like he'd have it, but they stopped him about a yard short, so it's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Javon Dexter on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
Mendoza on 2nd. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Mendoza, the hurry-up offense here.
To Dante Thornton Jr. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mendoza, 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Raiders losing by 4. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Mendoza. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
2nd and 14 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
Changing up the call. Second 10. This is Mendoza. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. And now now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, he was too focused on running with it. He looked away from the catch, and it falls incomplete on that second down play.
It's third down and 13.
Back to throw. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Gronk, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down.
And 10.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
4-yard loss brings up second and 14 at the 26-yard line.
This is Mendoza. Looked for a second like he had him, Bronk, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. Third down.
It's now third down and 14.
Now Mendoza. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.